Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and Darkmoor's out. Yep, it is. And this video is not 7 hours and 7 minutes late just for me recording it. It's probably going to be like, I don't know, 10 p.m. by the time it goes up because my upload speed is garbage. Xfinity has been surveying this area that I live in right now for over a year and has made no significant progress, so I guess we're just screwed. Anyway, Darkmoor's out. And I'm really excited to get into it. Can't really do it right now because I'm going to be busy tonight, but definitely looking to get back into it and to continue that playthrough because I only uploaded 3 episodes. I got about halfway through it. But this video is kind of about that because Darkmoor, even though it's only got 83 quests, which I think is the lowest number since, I want to say, the game's release. I think Marleybone might have fewer, if we're not counting Selenopolis, of course, but it is a very short world in terms of quests, but in terms of the actual length of the world, it does actually feel longer, and I think that's a good thing, personally. I am happy with that, and yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, the fact that it feels longer is a good thing to me, because even though, you know, it's going to take me longer to do this world on 7 characters, and I'm sure I'll eventually do it on Daphne, maybe years down the line. I don't think we can expect that now, but, you know, doing it 7 times might be a bit tedious, but I'm sure we'll be alright. It's just the overall feel of the world being longer, I think, is very welcome and refreshing. It feels more so like the length of an Arc 3 world from what I've seen. Granted, I have only finished half of it, but the fact that I've gotten halfway there and it's already taken me like 8 to 10 hours of gameplay time just to do that. I mean, granted, you know, some of that was spent trying to solo and fight these really annoying bosses, but oh well, you know, we'll make do. But overall, personally, I'm a big fan of longer worlds. I think that might be a bit of a hot take in some occasions, but some of my favorite worlds, like Avalon and Chrysalis, are my 2 favorite worlds right now, and Darkmoor might actually dethrone that. We will just have to see, but I really like Avalon and Chrysalis. I think the length improves them. Just because, like, there's more time for the world to get, you know, fleshed out and all that, and just like the plot of the story and whatnot. It's like it adds real character to them, and Darkmoor, I think, has a lot of character to it. And I mean, it's like Velma said, you know, before we actually go to Darkmoor, it's like whatever you thought you knew about Darkmoor, no, you didn't. So yeah, I mean, overall, just from what I've seen so far, it has been really great. And I'm excited to get back to it, and I'm mostly just glad that it's a longer world, because, or at least it feels longer, because just having more character, in my opinion, also really improves the overall quality of the world, because Arc 4 had some good ideas in it. There were some good ideas here and there, but it just, none of the worlds really got fleshed out for long enough. Like, I think Novus could have been really good in terms of, like, story and plot if they just given, like, the Manticore more time to sort of build up. Because, I mean, we just found out the dude was Maxine's valet at the very end, and I really wish that there was more time for that, but there wasn't, apparently. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but overall, I mean, Darkmoor feels like a world from back in the day, and I'm happy about that, and I hope that this is something that they continue to do going forward, like going into, like, later into the arc. And Miranda Breyer honestly does strike me as a good villain as well. I mean, she's not sort of this one-dimensional character. She's actually got, like, apparently she's a fan of us. That's something that I saw. So I think that's going to be pretty interesting to see play out. Granted, this is the first world of the arc. We don't know how long it's going to be before we've seen Like, I know Arc 3 was meant to be 3 worlds from jump, Arc 4 was meant to be 3 worlds from jump, and Caramel just sort of became like a prequel and all that. So, yeah, but for Arc 5, we don't know that. And so, I'm personally excited. I don't know if it'll be just like a 3-world thing, just so that way it can end at level 200. I think they should just take as much time as they need and just flesh it all out. Make sure that the arc comes together nicely and just gives us a good presentation, I guess, of whatever they're really trying to do. Because we don't know what Miranda Breyer's overarching goals are yet. Yeah, because from what we know about her, she came from Earth, she followed us in, and she's apparently been up to some nefarious stuff that Kansu was too scared to touch. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And again, like I'm just super excited to see it all unfold over the next few years, and we'll really just have to see. There are a couple more things to go over, just a couple quality of life changes that I've seen. Like if I were to go get the thumbnail for this video, okay, let me tell you, the new animations with, or I guess I call them new like it's still 2020, but the fact that you like blink, like your character just blinks, that's been something that has been pissing me off for 5 years when I try to get thumbnails. So with Darkmoor, here's what they've done. I'm going to press, hold on, let me just let the camera move. I'm going to press Z, zoom in, just like I do. Can I get my character's name off the screen? Hide my character, don't hide my character. Okay, I don't even know how to like do this, but you can also add like lenses. They give you a shadow lens midway through Darkmoor, so if I want a storm lens, you know, it can tint the image purple, Myth will do yellow, Life will do green, of course. I really like the Death one, personally, just because it allows you to throw like a monochrome filter over it, and that's really cool. Ice, of course, fire, you know, but I like the monochrome a lot, so there is that. Of course, you can run with no filter, but if I just take the picture, and say, for example, like I blinked a second earlier during that, I can actually keep the picture, or I can trash it, and trash photos will still count toward quest goals. This is really cool, just because, like, photomancy has been a whole thing, and just being able to trash it, kind of nice, I guess, just sort of keeps space open if you really need it. But, you know, if I didn't want this, I could trash it, and that's pretty cool. So if I wanted to go to, like, I don't know, Castle Darkmoor for a thumbnail, which I can do by just going to the social tab and teleporting to Talon Drakeheart. But if I wanted to do that, I can do that, and I can eventually, if I can get through the screen, go through here, and back to Darkmoor, Castle Darkmoor at least, and press Z. There goes my username. That's what I was really trying to get rid of. But yeah, at this point, zoom in one more, and then just sort of click, take picture, and if I blinked, I could trash it, but I'm going to keep it, because this is going to be the thumbnail, so there you have it. Anyway, that, I think, will wrap up, except for just one more thing. They did actually patch guild hopping from the looks of things, which I'm not necessarily a fan of, because, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, it was a glitch, but on the other, raiding is going to be a lot harder now, getting people together, but it is my hope that future raids follow the same trend as Lemuria's raid, where it's 8 people to a raid. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. So we'll see if they do that. And if they do, then that helps it at least a little bit, but even still, I'm not sure if I like that. What is going on with the sigil down there? That's new. I am going to assume this is for a spell quest. I have not done any of the spell quests yet, but we'll do them eventually. So, there you have it. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, that is going to wrap this one up, so thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. Where are all the wisps? I just noticed there's like none here. And I will see y'all later.